Okay, I'm worried about this one. After yesterday's performance in the last episode, we only have a 40% chance of getting this legendary, and we are hoping it works. Oh, God. You had to be joking. So this is a rare. I really wanted to get the legendary out of this one. I've worked so hard for this. But today, I don't know. It is very frustrating. And I would like to mention that we have a commenter who has spent an enormous amount of time. Gara's wife, 18, in the comments, who took time out of her day before work, so her morning before going to work, and she ran the numbers on yesterday's episode, and it was phenomenal. Where I thought this was the problem, we actually came out pretty much on the stats there, and even though getting commons out of there is not very fair, the merge machine, I think, proved to be the biggest culprit. So, at 60% or 59%, something crazy like that from yesterday's efforts, we lost legendaries. We lost one legendary to a common, and we got a rare or an epic. I can't remember. I think it was a rare from a legendary merge here. So I think the merge machine is nasty. To give us a 60% chance of failure to pollute, I think is unfair, and I hope it's something that they will fix. So I have officially appointed Gara's wife as the head scientist for the series in Monster Lab now. Thank you for all the time you put into it. And as she was the main one who commented about the suggestion of what we do in this event, I have decided to settle upon what we will call the common rule, or the common filter. So it is not cheating so much as it is fixing the mistakes of the machine. So in that case, I have done extensive testing to see where the decisions of these things are made. And now, while this is an example that we got an epic, and that is still pretty good, I want to put the system and I want to test the filter. So basically what we are going to do in the series moving forward, because you don't come here to watch me lose legendaries. You come here to watch me make awesome creations. Somebody wants to see every creature legendary, so that's quite a task, but I think we can get there eventually. And you come here for the great fights to put a good team together. So in that spirit of, and under, mind you, the advisement of the head scientist, I think we will go back and see if we can't get a better result, because I think we deserve one. So here, load. The decision for these machines is made right at the point where it comes out. So you can see out there we've got 40% chance, and we still got a rare, was it? So we hit a 7% in there. And here, now we've got a common. So those percentages are unbelievable. So I am going to let him go. I don't know how many times we should do it. I really think that for this one, I'm going to go until we get the legendary. It's 40%. So really we should have that by now. It is just not fair. So every other one, I think anything above uncommon or above, and we will accept as an acceptable loss. But I'm not going to take commons. We have 2 legendary level 2s in here, 2 stars. And it is continuing to give us the business. So again, I think we can just go until we get the legendary on this one, and then we will see how we go through the rest of the missions today to see what we can get. All right, if you don't like the common filter, tell me in the comments, but we haven't seen as there. It's been okay. There we go. What was that? 4 tries? 4 tries to finally hit 40%. You wouldn't think that's possible, but it was. And look at the guy we got out of it. He is so beautiful. I wanted to try a legendary Canopus because our other one does so well in everything he does. So tell me your thoughts, tell me your opinions. The common filter moving forwards will be if we pull one of these and we just keep getting, and we get any common, we're going to redo. So I'll be saving right beforehand, and we'll redo before we get to try and get a common, an uncommon or above. And I think we go for the same thing in here. But if we have a legendary in here, I had 2 legendaries and you saw it for yourself. This unfair merge machine gave us, oh, thank you for the 50. Don't know where that's from. The unfair merge machine gave us a common, I think a rare, an epic, or 2 rares. I can't be sure. But either way, it is just not at all fair. So if you don't like it, let me know in the comments. If you love it, let me know in the comments. If you think it's fair, let me know in the comments. Or just let me know in the comments in general about anything you like about the game and what you want to see. I really appreciate chit-chat with everybody. So I want to try this guy out in a little battle. So I've got to find the rest of the team. Should have got them before. So the question is, do we go not there? So there's no one in the water, which is actually a little bit of a concern. Oh, I think he's just walking around, to be honest. So maybe we'll go the bird and we'll put the other guy. Oh, there he is. You're having a sleep, buddy. Oh, he's so cute. You're going to have a rest on this one. Yes, we'll go with the bird, I think. So this should be a good combo. I can't wait to get a full epic team. No, the bird can't fight, I don't think, on its own. Alright, new team. This looks like a pretty good team. I'm confident. I don't even know what we're going up against. Oh gosh, what is that? Oh dear. Alright, I guess we might need to see what that thing is, because that looks pretty tough. Alright, let's go into combat for the first time in this episode with our new creation, the legendary cannabis. I really hope it works. I hope he's good. Alright, come on, let's get into the action, buddy. Oh, I didn't even check all his powers. Alright, so they're taking care of that one. Alright, now, I think I've seen one of these before. These things are pretty tough, but no, they're not. Okay, so that was good. We have a win. Right, well, that's great. I love winning battles, and I think that little cannabis has really taken us up. That means we can sell the other one, I think. Yeah, because that's probably the best thing to do. Anyway, let's hit the awesome slot machine and see what craziness we can get out of that. And then I'll reorb. And then today, after that, it's time to experiment. We have a nature neutral, nature water, and nature water neutral to try out. So we have 3 more combinations, and I'm sure we can get something interesting. I love seeing what's going on with these things. Still haven't heard back about the... Oh, so that's another spin. So now we've got 4 tickets. Perfect. I thought that was ripping me off before, but it's not. It actually adds it to your ticket total. Got another milkshake to go with all of this. Oh, look at that. All right, so what have we got coming out here? Come on. 1 nature essence. Well, I guess we're going to use that. So yeah, the goal is to finish up our things today and test out some things. Oh, a common egg. I love common eggs. We all know that. Yeah, another thing I'd like to point out that a lot of my viewers... Oh, some amber. A lot of the viewers are watching on TVs at the moment for the channel, and that is fantastic because I've recently gone up into doing 1440p releases, which I hope you've noticed. But it also makes it a little bit hard to like and subscribe to the channel. And we have a lot of people who are new to the channel and watching several videos and not subscribing. So if you feel like you've really enjoyed this series and you want to see more, please like and definitely subscribe to the channel. It's free for you and it really helps. So that is my ultimate plug. And what I want to do now is I need to get these to see what sort of eggs we can get out of them. So how long do they take? And how am I going to do this to get them all? All right, so let's do this one because I need to put the filter in place. Now, in case I didn't notice, right before it goes to ending, see we've got the percentages up here, and we'll see that when it gets to the end, it will then decide what it is. So we'll just watch this one. I guess we have to watch them all. It is going to slow things down a little bit, but gosh, I was frustrated yesterday. But yes, I will save it in a moment And we will try the common filter on the eggs, but I think we'll only try this a few times because we don't necessarily need to get this right every single time. I just don't want common eggs, so it should be easier. All right, into there. Let's see what we get from this one. You'll see the thing disappear, the percentage is there on the screen, and that means it's cooked. And then that's where it'll decide what sort of egg it is. Now, I'm not going to do this to get legendaries every time. We're just going to follow that. The principle is we'll do it a couple of times. We'll see. So we've got a common egg. All right, so that's always great when we get it first time out and we get to use the filter. So here we are looking like true cheats. But this is not. This is bringing fairness back to the game because I don't think in an amber egg there should be a 38% chance of getting a common. I'll take any other variant. I don't care. Uncommon. Okay, so it's not the greatest, but it's something. So let's get this one going. Let's slow down our process a bit, but it's all good. I think I lined it up so that we can get some more amber as well. So we have 4 here. We can get 5 more for the day. So I just want to give us the best chance of getting some interesting creatures, that's all. Doesn't have to be legendary, doesn't have to be epic, just has to not be common, and we'll go 3 times, 3 times the charge. If we get 3 in a row of commons, I think I'm going to blow this game up. And I'm pretty sure you'd be frustrated as well. Alright, oh, we nearly missed our filter window, so let's put the filter on. We're good to go. Let's go. Let's get a legendary. So yeah, there's just no point playing as content and getting ordinary stuff all the time. I was so upset with that episode where we just got normal eggs. All right, so today we're getting uncommons. That's okay. I don't even know what we're going to make next. Maybe I can do. No, how am I going to do that? I want to do more than one because it takes too long. Maybe I can start. No, I can't. I'm just not good enough to work that out. If somebody has a routine that I can instigate the filter on more than one egg at a time, that would be awesome. But I don't know how to do that. But I will sort of, I might, that's not really enough time to cut out. But yes, so I hope you've all been enjoying this series. I totally love playing this game. I can't get enough of it. Between this and Megastore, everything seems to be being left a little bit in the dust. I do apologise to one of the commenters on the poll. I have a community poll up that's talking about the games that we want to see on the channel. And Clothing Store was something that somebody recommended. I absolutely love Clothing Store. And unfortunately, I tried to get an episode recorded today, but it was constantly... well, we're in an uncommon run here. Yeah, it was constantly crashing and falling apart on me, so there was nothing I could do to get a full video out of it. So I'm really sorry. As soon as I can get a video up with that again, we will. But there is more Ultimate Theatre coming because we are very close to finishing out that game, that whole series. Food Processing Simulator hasn't been lost. And it's getting sort of shuffled back at the moment, but I have not forgotten about it. So there's a lot of games on the channel. If you're coming here and you've only watched the Monster Sims, you might like a couple of the other channels. Megastore is quite good. Just putting the common filter in. But yeah, it depends on what you like, but I'd love to see. Just take a look around the channel. I have some really good viewers and I really love all of you coming here and commenting. So thanks for that. It means the world to me. Alright, this has got to be the legendary. Oh, it's a common egg. Alright, that's why we have the filter. Did I hit load? Oh, you watch me save with a common egg. And it's just going to be my own idiocy. Alright, so this, it does increase time of amber, but what I might do is try and get a few different eggs between episodes because we have a long way. Oh, uncommons. Alright, so we're really hitting that extra mark now, aren't we? Okay, so let's get into our first experiments of the day. We've discussed the common filter. So nature, neutral. I'm very curious to see what this will make. Neutral, so we need 3 of those. And 6 nature. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Because there's so many left, and we see this up here. So I think, oh, for 4,600, we might sell that little fella. He's been here with us for a while, but I think we need money because we are down pretty bad. And of course, I'm going to get money, and then the first thing I'm going to want to do is spend it on a robot, but I will try. I will try to resist. So we want neutral, nature. And it is an unknown, so at least we know we're not making a mistake here. Okay. Let's get all these cooked. At least it'll start out as uncommon, and you watch the merge machine mess around with this. Thank you for the tip of me turning off this. I haven't had a burning Fulu in quite some time. So that comment was very helpful and has saved me. Admittedly, I don't get the thrill of blasting them with the fire extinguisher, but it's still not too bad. Okay. Also, there is another game by Kiki Games that has just come out today, and that is the Table Battle Simulator. We ran a demo of that on the channel. We had a few episodes, actually, of the advanced copy. Looks like they've added a few more things. I had a little bit of a poke around today. The monsters, the big problem we had last time was that the monsters weren't, or the figures for the latest set were not included, and it was a real bummer. But it looks like they're all in now, so everything's back. We can have access to all the figures, and they've even added a few little boxes, like some extra things to sell. So they are still working on that one. I think we ran 4 or 5 maybe episodes of that, but if you've seen that and you're a regular on the channel and you'd like to see another look at what the final release is for now into early access, then by all means leave a comment and we'll get around to seeing what that does for us. Maybe I can add that in. Okay, these are ready. Now, the merge machine, weirdly enough, it's a very... Oh, God. Email, if you don't know what you're doing half the time. We've made a Lin. Oh, my God. Look at this cute little fella. Oh, dear. It looks like a bit of an attack monster, too. 4 and 3. That's pretty good. And we are going to just take you and merge you straight away. Because we are going to make a Big Daddy version of you. We'll see what we get. Now, these ones aren't necessarily super important. The merge machine isn't really... I'm not going to worry about the common filter for these. So here, we should not get a common. We've got a 60% chance of uncommon coming out of there. Very hard chance to get rare and epic, but that's fair enough. We should get an uncommon, but that's acceptable because we're not really breeding them for combat right now. I think our combat team is pretty good. I would like another epic though. Legendary, sorry. So this little guy got all the full powers now. He has stunned people for 5 seconds. That's fantastic. And look at his stats. All right, now these little fellas do blink. They teleport behind the target. They have basic attack, deal bonus damage when striking from behind. So they teleport and attack. Oh, that's fantastic. Every 4th basic attack poisons the target, dealing nature damage. And Prey Seeker gains stacking attack speed every second for 5 seconds. The buff is lost when the duration ends. These guys are awesome. Maybe we should make one of these to see how good we go. If we get an epic egg, I'm going to be pretty happy. Alright, let's hope we can get something better than uncommon. We've got 15 seconds left. It's looking like an uncommon, but I really don't want a common. Just the fact that this machine gave us a common or anything other than legendary when we had 40%, it took 4 tries to get it, was ridiculous. This needs to be adjusted. So we have an uncommon Linex. You are super cute. Look at you. All right, now you get to go and have some fun. Run around the lab. Can't get burnt as far as I know anyway. Okay, so we don't have any more amber, but I believe... Actually, I need to get some money, so I'm going to put an orb in. And as sad as it is, I'm going to sell off... Oh, no, I've got an orb in there. Send him to a new home where he won't have to fight all the time. Because as far as I'm concerned, once we send them out of the lab, They're just going to some beautiful, relaxing farm somewhere to enjoy the rest of their days. And he has earned it. He has really kept the team alive. And I hope that we have the right one there. And I'm not crazy. Is there an offer? 4,448. Thank you for your service, buddy. You've been great. Enjoy your retirement. There we go. Now we can actually afford some stuff. Getting worried there for a little while. Okay, so let's get as much amber as we can get. Add to cart 5. Still not happy with being limited. There's actually something else I need to get because I am tired of running up and down like a fool. Oh, apparently these all stack too. Someone said that they've got 12 of them. So I might have to buy some more of those. Now, the Orbing machine. Might be a weird choice, but I am tired of running up and down there. We've got the machine here. We can just buy them when we need them. But the fact that we have to reorb... Oops, that did not pick up. Why is that not picking up? There we go. I had to highlight it. Yeah, the fact that we can't... that we had to keep running up and down here is really annoying. So what we'll do here is we'll just pop an orb machine over here in the corner. And that will make this whole process... Okay, there's a wall there, Emouth. A lot easier. How about we do it like that? Because then we can just... Oh my god, I've put them down there. Alright, I'll fix them in a minute. I don't know what I'm doing. I think that's why most people watch me, actually. They enjoy the chaos of me running around like a fool, not knowing what's going on. Okay, so we'll get some more of those amber eggs. Hopefully we get something better today. I mean, we've been a little bit... They will always just be in there, so... It's not a problem. And then we can get them healed up if they need it. Oh, I need an orb machine thing. Just... I should bring that up here. Because we don't need to stack things down here. Alright, so a little bit of maintenance, then we'll get back to the other. Because these aren't that expensive, I could probably just get more of them. Let's put that here. So then I can... Ah, yes, that makes sense enough. Because then you can just run around like a crazy person. Backwards and forwards instead of having them next to each other. Which would be super easy. In you go, buddy. You didn't get that hurt. They didn't really seem tested in that fight, did they? They're pretty tough, these guys. Nope. There we go. I really like that new guy. So tough. Did it? Oh, I didn't even see. Did anyone see if he got hurt? That would be crazy if he didn't know. Alright, so now we can take them down and get them back into their little resty places. Oh, one's a nature one, and they're all going to be out of order, I bet. There you go. I don't know what happens if you put them in the wrong one. I imagine they'll still heal. I don't really want to put a water one in a fire, though. Okay, let's toss this stuff down there. Did I only buy 4, or has one rolled away? I thought I was supposed to get 5. Oh, no, it's there. I wish we could move this delivery point. That would be awesome, just like in Food Processing Simulator. Best thing they put into it. So somebody needs to tell me how I'm possibly going to time with the filter so that we can do more than one of these at a time. Because otherwise we're going to go nuts. Because I'm sure there's a way. Alright. What I might do is I'll get these eggs done and we'll see what we come out with and I'll come back. Because you don't want to watch all of this all the time. It might drive you crazy. And with the filter, we could end up with anything other than common eggs. Okay, I will be back in a moment when these are done. Okay, this is the last one out. What do we get? Another epic. Okay. So no legendaries in that batch, but we did get 2 epics and the rest were uncommon. So not entirely bad. What you don't want to do, email, is put them in there. Don't know what you're doing, mate. All right, so what were we doing? Nature neutral. Is that correct? Let's go for those again. So we need 3 neutral, 6 nature. And I know there's still a few lying around, but I don't know what I have over here anymore. No, I got a neutral. That's something. We've got 2 neutrals, so let's use those for the final batch. Or is this... No, yes, we need to make more. So it's 3 goes through, right? Mini to second, mini to second, mini to second. And then merge all the 2 stars together. Neutral, nature. I've got the wrong one then. That's going to make a Lin. I love those Lins. I think we might make one of those for the team, to be honest. They look really good. Those powers are fantastic. All right, let's get these going. Oh, come on. One at the back there is always a little bit tricky. And then we might go and get another battle going soon. Get rid of that. Alright, I can hear them in the background bleeping away. Okay, so let's see what we can incubate. Surely, so I guess we're going for an epic. So hopefully that's not going to give us too bad. We should have a 40% chance of epic, maybe? I don't know. How are these guys going? So he's ready. Alright, so if they're both ready, then that means the third guy will be ready, because I think I'm going to get him prepped for battle. Oh no. Hello mate. You're going to learn to fight soon. I can't imagine what an epic one's going to be like. It's like, oh gosh, that is a tough fight. I don't know if we can win that one. I really feel like I should just take whatever fight comes though. There we go, let's establish a principle. I'm going to need a battle commander. So, oh, email's done it again. Someone who, give me suggestions in the comment as to what you think the sort of battles we should be fighting. Should I re-roll? How many times? What's our re-roll limit before we settle on a fight? Should be like, we've got 2 legendaries, and I think he's an epic. Oh, email, crack the egg, mate. So should we be fighting anything that comes? Just hit the button and hope for the best, or do we go with 2 or what? So this should be fine. I mean, I want the epic so bad. 35%. I'm going to put the filter on when it finally gets down there. But yes, please let me know in the comments who wants to be my general, my battle general, right? We have our head scientist. We need a battle general. And they will tell me what we should be doing in these battles. Should I be clicking return as many as we can? Or do we like do three clicks and we take whatever's last? Or do we just take what's on there? Because I know when we lost that battle, that one we just won was one that I lost previously with a lesser team. While I was waiting for things to develop. So as you know, I love to incorporate people in here. So if you have some good suggestions, then tell me what you think. I'll have a look around and I'll choose a general before the next video, provided we get some input, of course. Otherwise, I'll just establish a rule and we'll go with that. But yeah, it's good to have things in place. The common filter is good because this is unfair. But if it changes and they adjust these percentages, then I'll take that out of the game. I think the other one's okay. All right, just put the common filter on. I think the amber eggs isn't bad if we just... Because we shouldn't get common out of there, or it should be a lower percentage. But we got common all yesterday, and it was annoying. What have we got here? All right, so he stayed epic. We made it. Oh my gosh, you look so cute too. I guess I put you down so you can walk away, and we can see what you do. Oh, look at you hover. Wow, you're special. All right, so the best we're going to get out of this is an epic. Oh, no, I want an uncommon. In the end of this one, but an epic little fella of that is pretty cool. So we had some neutrals, right? So we need to buy 6 nature and 1 neutral. All right, and this going to complete our merge. It is, isn't it? After we get these ones. Oh no, I don't want to buy. Oh, I can buy more amber. That is interesting. I didn't even know that. 1 and 6. So I'd love to know in the comments what you think is the best combination for battle. Should we be just going in with full on? That this is, or I guess that's an audition for battle general right there. But should we have just full on attack? Do we go for a combination of attack and damage, like defense? Always tough to tell, but I haven't really tried to settle out the combat. I don't really know exactly what is going on in it half the time. I wish we could do more other than just stand there watching them set up for then. There we go. Alright, we have a mess. We need a robot, but I don't have enough to do it all. That's much more convenient, having that there. I was really hated this thing, and now it is exceptionally helpful. Alright, so we're looking for an uncommon. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot there. So what do we have in here now? Do we have 2 of these? We already had 2. One's an epic and one's an uncommon, so yeah, still RNG. Yeah, there's also a leaderboard. Have you seen the leaderboard? Look at the leaderboard here. Just in general, people are so far ahead in this game. It's unbelievable. This guy at the top there, who's that? I can't say that. Sci-Fanny Gamer. They are doing very well. Lewis Angel is the battle person there. Look at that. So yeah, we are very far down that list. But not that we ever purport to be the best at anything. And every time we try to get onto the leaderboard, it's a nightmare. So pretty much I think to be on the leaderboard, you need to be spending a lot of time or be very efficient with what you're doing and have a... Well, we had the common filter. I reckon some of those people, not that I'm, yeah, not judging, they might have a legendary filter. So now that I've shown you how to do it, I'm sure that's going to help a lot of people in the comments or who watch this video. Because then you can now go home and make sure that if you've got the time to sit there endlessly, you can do it yourself. Did I not turn these on? Oh no, I did. Oh, look at you, you're so cute. So I've got to get this merge. Yeah. So yes, we're learning how to install filters on the game until they fix it. Now, they would probably argue that, you know, you should. Just because it's in amber or the merge machine doesn't guarantee. We have a 60% chance to get an uncommon here, and I don't really think it's going to matter because we already have an uncommon and we're just swaying the odds in that favour. Okay, so what? Is everybody up there ready for battle, aren't they? Let's go into a fight. What are we doing, email? Alright, so I don't know about this fight. These people, this is going to be tough. I think we're going to lose because they've already got a griffin the same as our griffin. We've got epics, but I don't know what these epics do. A hybrid, they're hybrids. Oh gosh, I can't remember how to make hybrids. Let's re-roll. That's not any better. Look at this. Look at the levels of stuff that we're getting. It's just insanity. Oh, is this what we're making? Are we going towards that? It might be worth losing a battle just to see how good it is. I don't know. We've made A Lin. I wonder if that's going to be the next thing. Because what do we have in the lab? Not the next version of them. No, I don't. Oh, it definitely looks like it. Let's go in and see what his fight's like. If he beats us, that's great. Good on him. But I bet they do, because, oh, they had some pretty powerful things. We're going to lose this fight, everybody. Good luck. Oh, God. Where is it? So they... Oh, my God. They finish off our legendary in no time. Look at this. What is that? The bird's still going. He's done too. Alright, so that's ridiculous. The Aquarian, whatever that thing is, just destroyed the battlefield with some giant ray of destruction. Oh well, at least it won't take us long to reorb them. I'm sure that's a plus for everybody. Oh, I think our other machine is... Did I turn that thing on and we've just let it go and not cared? Yeah. We don't really need to apply the filter. I would have never made it down there. Alright, let's reorb these guys first. And we'll get them some healing. Yay! How... It's always nice to get exactly what you are expecting. Look at these little things. I thought that other thing, the Lennox or whatever it was going to be the one to worry about. Don't you set yourself on fire, buddy. It turns out this guy is the one to worry about. Not the one to worry about. So we are, yeah, a Leonax. Alright, so he's the Leonax. We tried to fight one then, and it was just a distraction. So we're most likely going to get an uncommon here. I don't think we're going to use this one. I think we're just going to go through the combinations and we can look at our lists and try to decide what we want to make in the end. 3% would be great. We could sit here all day doing that, but no, we're not going to put the common filter on. Surely we won't get ruined. We've got 3 uncommons in there. We could get an epic, right? Oh, it is worth the money. Oh dear. This machine is a bully. I don't like it. Do we put the filter on? I feel like we should. I'm panicking. I'm not using the filter. And this could come back to bite me in the butt. Alright, he's done. It bit me in the butt. We somehow rolled the unbelievably ordinary percentage. And we got an ordinary normal Leonax, which I don't know if anyone wants it. Okay, well, that chain line is done. The Linux, look at this, everybody wants everything but what we have. Could have just sold 3 of those. Now, I must tell you, I am not happy about that. I should have gone with my gut and known that machine would not treat us nicely. Okay, well, either way, the nature neutral is done. And we can move on. So I think once we get through all the combinations, nobody wants this. Alright, well, they will eventually. Once we get through all these combinations, we will be able to start looking at making the best teams and then trying to get a legendary. Do we try and get a legendary? There's like 20 monsters. How did I make a hybrid before? We even know? Was it the fire, earth, water one? We had one of each. Was it this one? Or was it this one? I don't know what the hybrids are. Okay, so let's see what we can buy here. Anyway, we'll get back into it. We can buy amber? We can. Alright, always better to do that than not. We are going to go neutral, water, water. I am really shocked at what that deer did to us. Neutral, water, water. And I can't see to add to that, so I'm going to have to... nature, water, water. EMF, you fool. You have to go in here. Oh my god, look at this. No, that's right. Okay, we got it. Is that right? Nature, water, water. Yes, we need 6. All right. Possibly because of the amber. But we get to go through all the amber eggs again. But, oh my god, they're rolling like crazy. If we get just a little bit of a walk on, they go nuts. Look at that. I'll get this down. I'm going to put these in because I forget what we're doing here. I really am bad at that. So we're doing nature, water, water. Okay, perfect. Surely I can't forget this. It's the second round that I'll forget. That is making an unknown. That is what we want to see. So I got pretty fancy before, and I had it all timed out, which I'm sure someone... There's something over here. Let's get this one. So someone was probably already commented, but I set them off at different times so I could pull out and reveal with the filter and still had time. So we have 45 seconds. I think I need about 15 seconds to reveal and save. I don't know though. This could be a disaster. Because that one's already going to be ready to go. Oh dear. Alright, well this is fun. Let's see if email can time something for once in his life. Alright, so now we get this to 10. We install the filter. We all love the filter. And now then this will come out and I have 15 seconds to reveal the egg. So don't talk too much and get excited, email. Or you'll ruin yourself. Alright. We have an uncommon egg. Okay, that's not too bad. So now we can save. And put the filter back on. I'm going to throw eggs on the ground. Then we can get this one out. So see, I'm being sensible. And that is the drawback. So the filter needs to go in. Thank you, head scientist. Gareth's wife is doing well for us. Oh, okay, we'll take it rare. And then we'll reinstigate the filter. We got to keep putting it on. But I do not want commons. Anything except commons, I do not care, as you know. Alright, well, that was pretty good. I've got some timing down. This is the legendary we've been waiting for. No. Who really thought? Oh no. That was going to come out legendary just because I said it. And I've lost the egg. Oh no, I've lost an egg. I tossed it, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, that's 2 normal eggs in there. Alright, we might be able to get a rare out of all this at the end of it. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, the filter is... Oh, no, I'm not going to get that in there. It's annoying that... It's annoying that we need to have a filter system involved. But I really just think it's unfair. And I've said that plenty of times in this episode. But yes, if you disagree with me, don't be afraid to say it in the comments, but don't be mean. So if you want to say, email if I think you should not use the common filter, say it in a way that's not cheating, because that'll just get you blocked. I am open to discussions and options. But I really think that they programmed this in a way that it's unfair. And when we're making content, I just don't want normal stuff all the time. It's kind of silly. We want to see the best monsters in there. Alright, I'll get those going in a minute. I'll tell you, we get these in. Actually, we'll see what they are. And then we'll merge them. Alright. Crack it, we got a bossy. Oh, it looks like a little hedgehog. Oh wow, they're cute. Oh, look at you. Wow, they are really cute. I feel so bad putting them into battle, but at least they come back okay. Oh gosh, we're going to have to merge this one too, aren't we? How am I going to do this all at once? Okay, let's do this first. Because now I don't want to lose... What have we got in there? I can't tell anymore. Didn't we get a rare egg? Epic egg, 19%. See, even that's not good. 20%. I don't know. It's annoying. We don't have any common eggs in there. There's no common creations. Common shouldn't be something that's there. It should not go back, but I don't trust it now. After what just happened. Alright, so they are all ready for battle. I just don't trust it anymore. Have we got an offer on that yet? We do. Bye, buddy. Alright, we've got to keep the money coming in because this stuff's expensive. Any of those hatch a rare early from a common egg? Well, that's impossible with this percentage. It's ridiculous. This one here. Create an uncommon fooler using the merge machine. Well, we could possibly do that. I'm not going to keep going for whatever it was. I think it was epic was the egg that we started with. I'm just going to go for non-common, I guess. Get more money in the end, but still. Okay, filter is in. Thank you, head scientist. Gara's wife. Much appreciated. I'm glad she came up with this idea. It's just very technical. Okay. What do we get? An uncommon. Well, mate, you're not the best, but you are still pretty cute. Okay, let me have a look, see what you do, Mr. Bossan. Bossies. That's not what I want. Okay, they have leaps at enemies, stunning all enemies in the landing area for 2 seconds. That's cool. Oh, a lot of defense. Gains a small amount of armor when taking damage. Taunts the target for 2 seconds. Taunts all enemies for 4 seconds. And reflects incoming damage. That's water damage. Oh gosh. Okay. That's not too bad at all. Alright, let's get this happening. This should be a little bit easier on my brain. And then we'll go and get another round of the little fellas in. So 2 more. I think we might just have to make an uncommon one because it's a bit crazy. Alright, have I messed that up? See, 38% for a common coming out of there is not very fair. I mean, you shouldn't be holding out for legendary every time, but we haven't got a legendary today. Oh well. Common filter is about to be enacted at 10 seconds, as it has been. Okay, engaging the common filter. It is a shame to lose that rare egg, though. That's what I really don't like. We all know about my trials and tribulations. An epic egg. Okay, let's save that up because that is about to go because I'm not paying attention. Okay, get this over here in time and come back. And we have a common. Oh my god, I can't believe that. Now we're going to be stuck with that egg for 10 runs. Thank you for the common filter. All those eggs get taken away. That's how many times do you think I can go back and forwards there? How many will I have to? And here we go. Oh my god. Okay, that's 2. So that's not 28%, right? Load the filter in your mouth. Don't save the filter. And now maybe we can put this epic egg down. This is quite a loop. Oh, okay, this is the last chance though. If we get a common here, we're stuck with a common. We got a rare. Okay, that's not too bad. So we've got good chances of different things in this one, because I am just going to use this common egg here. I don't think we can... Have they changed amber? Have they changed amber? I don't know, unless the day just went. I should just buy 5 of those. I'm not going to use it now. But is there a maximum? Because we are going to use them. Yeah, daily limit, right. So they haven't changed it. That was just me being excited over nothing. Why would they give us something like that? What are we making? Nature, water, water. All right. At least the thing's not blocking me from hitting the button this time. That's a lot of amber. We'll use those next time. So we got this one. Oh, we've got to make some. Got to make some more anyway. I really wish we could get a legendary egg today, but we just haven't. Water, water, nature, and that'll make a bossy. Oh gosh, email. Oh my god, what is wrong with my brain? Why is it doing that to me? It wasn't logically putting things in the right order. Alright, we have them all right now. Okay, let's get these here. Hopefully we are healed and we can get a battle that is not ridiculous. Alright, let's go over here. Let's spend this. We didn't spend this. Come on! Big money! Big money! Egg. Oh gosh, we should have used that. Alright. Oh god, don't tackle me. So we have an epic, we have a rare, and a rare. So I wonder if you can... Didn't it say you can crack more? Oh, it's got to be incubated first, right? Okay, let's go and see how the battles are ready. I don't know who to put where, because he's got to be destroyed. Maybe we should put... No. No. Try you on your own. I'm not fighting that fight again. That Aquarian, however you make that, it's just a nightmare. So we can't get away, because we've got 2 rares. They're going to always have to have 2 rares. And I don't think that guy was that much of a problem. Alright, we're going to go in with this. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully, we can win. Now, my concern is this little fella on his own. Because he gets the 2-on-1. Oh, he's already getting hammered. Oh, he's fighting the deers. The cute deers we were had before. We just sold one. I hope it's not him. Oh, here comes the gang. It's all over. Alright. Good to get a win back. Who did all the work then? He did it all on his own. Oh, this guy helped on the other side, but he didn't even get a shot in. Alright, that was a good battle. You can all just chill there for a minute. I'm going to go and see what happens with our thing. We got 20 bucks. Got some tickets. I really think winning you should get a bit more money because it's just not a lot. Alright. Hatchy hatch. There's our rare. He's cute. Common egg. Let's get that up to legendary. Nah, I've never seen that happen. It's just... I think it's a myth. Because what are the chances? I can't see it because of the silly thing. 3% chance at a legendary and then lower for the commons. Okay, now I've been testing fate. Alright. We weren't going to hit that. Okay, let's get this going. 10 seconds. Installing the common filter. Thank you, head scientist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Contact. We have an epic. Look at this. Like, you saw the chances of that happening, right? And it's not this little guy's fault. All right, here we are back. We've gone back in time with the common filter. 3, 2, 1. 34% chance that was to get that common, by the way. And we've hit 34% chance twice. Okay. Thank you so much, game. Apparently that is logical. What's that, a 1 in 3 chance? We did it twice and we got it both times. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you can see why this is annoying. Okay, well, we got rare. We'll stay with rare. Alright, so we need to make one more, right? Because we have 2. It's so frustrating that they make it so hard. I mean, I understand they just can't give it to you, right? That's also not fair. But it shouldn't be that hard. We shouldn't have that combination. Have a 34% chance. And then get them so that we get a common 2 times in a row. 2 times! Not just once. 2. That is very annoying. Alright, so we're going to have to do it here because we know the rules 3 times. Nearly there. How long is that going to go? I need to go at 10 this time, I think. We're still in the common filter. Thank you, head scientist. Round number 1. Testing is in process. These things are so loud. And we have a common egg. No, redo. Alright, I had no idea that it was going to be this many times that we would have had to do the common filter. But yes, it's just frustrating. And we're not even getting legendaries still. We're just getting everything else. Oh, come on, please. Tell me how you feel about the percentages. Please, because we have a 38% chance, and that was 2 in a row. I mean, I know it's not specifically every single time. That's 3 in a row. 3 in a row. I'm going to spend most of my time this episode trying to reverse commons. 3 in a row. We are 3 for 3. Oh, and we have been finally paid off with legendary egg. Oh. Install that again. And like I said, we're not just going for legendaries, but 3 in a row. 3 out of 4 trials were commons. It just blows my mind. And an epic. Okay, well, we got some good results in the end. Some would say we got great results. Because now we have... apparently I can't put those in there. Oh, we've got one of each. Okay, so I really think we should try to get a legendary out of this. I don't think the last time we hatched... Oh, maybe we just... Didn't we just hatch one on screen with the filter? We did. And I'm not talking to the head scientist. I'm talking to your average person who thinks that we shouldn't be installing the common filter. Might just be a little bit of controversy. Who knows? Ah, look at these guys. They're like little the armadillos. No, we haven't been healing them either. Oh, Emma, if you do this every time, you weirdo. Let's go. It did. There's just no amount of words. I have no words. And I just can't. I just can't with this thing. Like, so now we're going to get messed up over here too. Alright, so we're not going to get the legendary. We just have to be happy with the first one being legendary today at the installation of the filter. Alright, well, that is definitely... I hope that infuriates you all as much as it infuriates me. Because that is insane. But I don't want to go back to where we got the egg and do all that craziness again. It's not going to get away with it in here. We are getting an epic or a rare, or I'm going to have to cry. Alright, installing the filter. And yes, I have gone and into the save to preserve the legendary egg, but there's no way I'm going to use it. I'm just too amazed. Okay, what do we get? Alright, so we got the epic out of this one. He's going straight back in there. You're going to go. I would have loved the legendary version of these, but an epic is still pretty good. Calling the head scientist. Garra's wife. By the way, if I'm pronouncing that wrong after all this time, I apologise. I'm pretty bad at names. It is a common thing with me throughout these series. And here we go. 2, 1, epic. Oh, we did. We got we got the epic. Fantastic. Aren't you a legend, buddy? Yeah, you look great. Okay, so he... Oh my god, look at their back. What are his stats? Yeah, he's very defensive. We could give you some powers to block some bull strength. Alright, what's he got? I think we looked at him before. He doesn't have the top power. No, he can't do that to everybody. But he can still taunt them. So they're very defensive. He'd be good in the 2-on-1. Yeah, I don't think we have everybody ready for a next fight. He's got too obsessed and now got angry over the legendary loss. Oh, hello. Well, they have healed. I didn't know they'd heal in there. Do we put the other guy in? We'll orb him anyway, but... that might... They don't heal in there. I think he just didn't get hurt. Yeah, that's what's happened. Alright, I'm going to give you a rest. The other guy can actually heal in combat. But we are severely hamstringing ourselves. Let's go and get him. I don't think this is a good idea. Maybe I'll heal them and we'll have one final battle. Yes, let's do that. So, to the magic of recording, I will put these guys, heal them all up, and I will be back with you in a moment. Okay, the team has been assembled. We're going up against these crazy guys. 2 or 3, I think they're epics, are they? Epics? Yeah, and a rare. With this guy might be a problem. But we can win on a high and end the video on a high, or we can lose. But either way, it's been a good day today. I hope everybody's enjoyed themselves. And yeah, if you've really enjoyed this, I know... Well, we got some crazy there. If you have enjoyed this, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, especially if you're on a TV. I know it's a little extra step, but yeah, we're dying. Oh no. Well, unfortunately, we are not going to win. Oh my god, what is happening? Yeah, we couldn't even kill one because they had one as well. So, either way, I've enjoyed myself today. Let me know your thoughts on the filter, whether you think it's a good idea, whether you think it's super cheaty. But either way, I think it's fair considering the way the game has been developed and they need to fix and balance these. But thanks for coming today. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments. I'd love to hear what you're thinking, especially about the filter. Okay, and with that, I will leave you and see you in a few days for the next episode. Bye for now.